Hello guys, only me, no one else, no other reviewer on YouTube could have done this stupid thing. So in 2021 I purchased myself a Xiaomi Miband 5. So literally we're a couple of months away from announcement of Miband 6. I'm buying myself a Miband 5. But anyway, what we'll do today is we'll take a closer look at the fitness tracker and we will decide whether it's worth it buying in 2021 or should we wait till the 6th come out anyway. So without further ado, let's unbox it. So Miband's never been famous for their packaging. It's a very flimsy sort of cardboard box. Inside you'll find the fitness capsule itself. You also find a manual that comes in all sorts of languages. And for the first time ever, Miband did actually come with a magnetic charger. So to begin with, let me throw a couple of figures at you. So as I mentioned, these retail brand new on AliExpress with free shipping for $36 US. The screen size is 0.95 inches across with a resolution of 120 pixels by 240 pixels. You also find a battery which is 125 milliamp battery, which is minute. However, the way this fitness tracker works, the battery will actually last you for a good week and a half to 2 weeks. So you're not going to be reaching out for that charger anytime soon. The fitness tracker uses Bluetooth 5.0, so the connection between the fitness tracker and your phone will stay nice and strong at all the times. There is a water rating for this fitness tracker, which is probably one of the best on the market, which is 5 atmospheres, meaning you can dive with this fitness tracker up to 50 meters in depth and they will be absolutely fine. So you can imagine you can take them into a shower, you can take them into a swimming pool, you can do whatever with this fitness tracker and it will survive it all. There is an app that you're going to be using to connect this fitness tracker to your phone. It's called Mi Fit. But there is also a secondary app which is called Tools, and you can use that to enhance the experience with this fitness tracker. Plus you can download extra watch faces for it. The current watch face market goes to 100 plus watch faces, so you can easily find a watch face that will suit you, and there are many watch faces being added on a daily basis, so we will cover that later on in the video. So first of all, we'll take a look at the actual look of the fitness tracker. It's very slim, very minute, very small. You can hardly feel it on your wrist. It's very light. The capsule itself is actually embedded in the strap so well that there is no way you're going to be losing it anytime soon. Right, so let's talk about the inner world of the watch. The first thing that I quite enjoyed is the screen locker. So you can't do anything to the screen unless you swipe from bottom to top. That unlocks your screen. So if we scroll from left to right, this is like a round menu that takes you to your notifications. You can read notifications, no problem. Even though the screen is so minute, the AMOLED matrix does its job and you can read even the finest font, no problem whatsoever. You've got your little timer. Then if we scroll further, you've got your alarms, which you can only turn on and off on the fitness tracker. You've got your music player, which is very simplistic, so you can play or pause your music, you can skip tracks and nothing else. You've got the weather option, which shows you weather for the next 4 or 5 days. And then if we scroll further, we just come back to the main menu. So from the main menu, if you scroll down to top, you'll access your status. So things like how many calories you burned, how many steps you've done for today. Then you've got your heart rate sensor. So if we enter that, the fitness tracker will not measure heart rate of the air. It will measure the heart rate of the table. So if I was to place it on a table, it will take the measurement, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest with you, considering how much this fitness tracker cost even in 2021. And if I place it on my wrist, the heart rate is usually quite accurate, so I'm gonna have to give it a plus on that side. Then if we scroll further, you've got your notifications, you've got your stress levels, you can measure that. So you put your watch on the wrist, obviously it's going to be on the wrist and the watch can somehow measure the stress level. You've got your breathing exercise, which we have seen on Halo LS02 and other fitness trackers and watches. You've got some events, so for instance, if you add something to your calendar, this is where it's going to show. Obviously you've got your weather, you've got your workouts, you've got indoor and outdoor workouts. So for instance, you've got your running outdoor and you've got your treadmill running, same with the cycling. You got your walking, you got your elliptical exercises, rowing machine, you got your yoga, jump rope skipping, you got your pool swimming, and your freestyle exercises. So if you click on pool, you can choose between different sizes of the pool, so 25 meters or 50 meters, depending on who you are and what you do and where you go. So that's fairly useful in all those things. And then if we scroll further, this is where you've got your extra options. So we'll click on that. DNA, that's your do not disturb mode. So for instance, you can turn it off like I have on my fitness tracker. You can turn it on, you can turn it on automatically, or you can turn it on continuously, or you can turn it for 30 minutes only, depending on how long you don't want to be disturbed. Then you've got your alarm. Like I said, all you can do on the fitness tracker itself is turn it on and off. You got your camera control, same way as on the other watches. And you got your music control, you got your stopwatch, you got your timer. Like I said, for stopwatch and time, unfortunately, you're gonna have to stay on the screen whilst it's working. You can find your device if you've lost your phone. You can put it on silent. You can check the world clock. I'm not sure why would you want to have this option, but it just shows you different times around the world, so different time zones. Then you got your band display. This is where you can choose between pre-installed watch faces on the fitness tracker itself. And if you can see right underneath, there is like an option symbol. So if I click on that, what that allows you is, if you're not happy with the information that displayed on top or the bottom of this watch face, you can change it to whatever. So if you don't want to see the weather right at the bottom, you can change it to perhaps maybe messages or something else. So you can really customize the watch faces, and then you can place it on your screen, and that's how it's going to be displayed. So a fairly neat little option for you there. And finally, if you go to settings, this is where you can change the brightness. I currently have it on the maximum brightness, so will probably you, because it just gives you a better experience. Lock screen, that's what I've said right at the beginning. You can lock your screen, so therefore the screen won't be accidentally touched, so nothing will happen to it. And then you've got a couple of other little options that you can choose from there, but nothing major. So yeah, that's how the watch looks on the inside, the fitness tracker, sorry. That's how it looks on the outside. What I will do now is I'll demonstrate you the app. It's called Mi Fit. So the Mi Fit app, as we've got accustomed, on the first page, you usually have all the information about how many steps you've done, the stress levels, and the information about your sleep for the previous night. And you can see what was the last exercise you've done, how many steps you've traveled on average throughout the week. And right at the top, you've got a very quick access to some of the sporting activities. So for instance, walking or running or cycling. Very straightforward, very simple. If you've got friends who have Miband 5, you can also connect together in here, and you can exchange some of the information. You can set a particular goal that you can all try to reach. And if I click on the profile, this is where you can see the Miband 5 being connected. It's got remaining 95% of battery. And if I click on that, the first thing you'll see is a store. This is where you'll find all the watch faces from the Mi Fit app that you can download onto your Miband. So you can choose from several watch faces. They've got little groups as well, science and technology and all those things, and business look as they called it, and a fashion look. And you got some of the animated watch faces, so if you're into that kind of stuff, and some cartoon watch faces, but that's about it. You're gonna have to go to the Mi Amas Tool app, which I'm gonna show you later on, to download more watch faces. So things you can do from here, you can set a reminder for incoming calls. You can't answer the calls because there is no microphone and there is no speaker, but you can reject the phone call, or you can just see that the phone call has been sort of coming through, so you can answer the phone call on your phone. You've got your event reminders, so you can add some of the events, and you'll find them on your Miband 5 in the menu. You can set a couple of alarms as well. You've got app notifications. You can choose from all of these social medias, and if there is something missing, as you know, you go down to the bottom and you click others and you put it on, and usually that helps for any other remaining apps to be able to send the notifications to the Miband from your phone. So then you got your language support. These are the languages that Miband currently supports. And that's about it about Mi Fit. So what we'll do now is we'll quickly jump into Amas Tools. As I promised before, you can see that now we're connected to the fitness track as well. If you click browse right down the bottom, this is where you'll find extra watch faces to be downloaded for your Miband 5, and there are several to choose from, and I'm sure each and every one of you will find something that you will like and you will enjoy. And there are a number of watch faces that you can change from time to time to sort of to keep the experience a bit more interesting. Some more interactive and some more informative than the others, some a bit more simplistic and more childish if you like, but yeah, I think everyone will find something they like. Right, so now we're coming to an end of watch faces. I think it's a good time for us to go back into the review and summarize today's video. So now that you've seen everything about this fitness tracker, you've also looked at the apps that you can use to work with this fitness tracker. This bugger here costs $36 US. Currently, so many watches from AliExpress, from different brands, can do so much more than the Mi Fit can. And I think for the Mi Fit 6, they're gonna have to jump above their heads, honestly, because the competition is so massive. What would be the positives? The positives are, it's small, so whenever you wear it on your wrist, you don't feel it there. So they're fairly robust. The negatives would be the sheer price. I think it's way too expensive for what it is. Also, there's a limit to what you can do with this fitness tracker. You can't make any phone calls. There's only a certain amount of things you can do with it. Obviously, there is no NFC, so you can't pay for your shopping with this fitness tracker, whereas you can if you're in China. And it's just, I don't know, it's just not worth the price, unfortunately. Although it's a famous brand and I do appreciate and I do like Xiaomi, I think it's just overpriced. So personally, I can't recommend it. Obviously, I will leave the link down below if you still want to purchase this fitness tracker. However, it's going to be a link to an official store on AliExpress. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope this video has been helpful, and if I've missed anything, don't hesitate, comment down below. I'll do my best to answer any of the questions that you might have. And thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for driving this channel forward. I really appreciate help from each and every one of you. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.